While personal checks don't seem to be used quite as much as they once were, it is possible that an actor could steal or effectively steal property by exchanging the property for a check that bounces, or is rejected at the bank for not having any money in the account at the bank. In other words, the victim tries to cash the check and is unable to. In this instance, the actor has the victim's property but hasn't truly paid for it. Just like there are several sets of the elements of the offense of theft of service, there's 4 specific sets of elements that must be met in order for an actor to be charged with theft by check. We'll take a look at each of them. First, according to the Texas Penal Code, it is prima facie evidence or evidence on his face for theft by check or sight order, except for post-dated checks, if the actor had no account with the bank at the time. It is also prima facie evidence the check was presented within 30 days of being written and the check bounced or was unable to be cashed due to insufficient funds and the actor did not pay the money within 10 days of receiving a notice from the victim. According to the Penal Code, notice is sent by first-class mail with an affidavit of service or must be sent by registered or certified mail with return receipt requested. The notice must be sent to the address on the check or from the bank records, or from other records and contain a certain statement that can be found in the Penal Code. Notice sent in this manner is presumed to have been received no later than 5 days after being sent. Next, theft by check is presumed if the actor obtained property and the actor stopped payment on the check. In other words, the actor contacted the bank and told them not to cash the check. Finally, theft by check is presumed if the actor obtained property and the check was presented within 30 days of being written, the check bounced, the actor did not pay within 10 days of receiving notice, or the actor didn't return the property within 10 days of receiving notice. So let's review. The first presumption for theft by check is if the victim goes to cash it and the actor had no account with the bank at the time. The next presumption is if the victim goes to cash the check within 30 days and the check bounces. In this case, for the presumption to be fulfilled, the victim must send notice to the actor and the actor must pay the amount within 10 days of receiving the letter. If the actor doesn't, the presumption is fulfilled. The next presumption is if the actor stops payment on the check. In other words, the actor contacts the bank after they hand over the check and tell the bank not to pay it. The final presumption is if the victim goes to cash the check within 30 days, the check bounces, the victim sends notice, and the actor does not pay or return the property within 10 days of receiving this notice.